Hello, JG here with my 5th news update. Terrible story. It's on my phone again. I seem to be doing a lot of these on my phone, but the main problem is because it's too noisy downstairs and it's quite hard to have some time to do it since I've got all my GCSEs. And the fact that my tail beach is broken and it's being repaired by my dad at the moment, so who knows how long that could be. But I have my news for now, and first of all, Skyrim. I only just played this a couple of months ago, but I've absolutely loved playing it. They're releasing a legendary edition of it, basically, and basically you get the game and all 3 DLCs. First DLC, you get to tame dragons and ride them. Not dirty way. I have a lot of dirty friends, but yeah, you get. I don't know if you get to tame legendary and blood, but you get to tame dragons and fly to Morrowind. If any of you know where Morrowind is, I'll just get the map out. As I get the map out, the second one isn't £13, it's £4, and you basically, you know, like wall cities, Markarth, Whiterun, Solitude, Windhelm and Riften. Well, basically, you get to build your own houses in Falkreath, Morthor, Downstar and Windhelm. You get to build your own houses. Some people call them unwalled cities and some people call them towns, whatever. But basically, if I find Morrowind, my phone won't stretcher. Morrowind is there. It's near Windhelm. So if you follow the road, which is here, you'll partly come to the border. The final DLC is basically you get to be a vampire. Like in the normal one, you could be a werewolf. You can be a vampire, which sounds pretty cool. Spontaneous squeaking then. Sounded like gas. Right, if it collapses in a couple of minutes, you'll know because of the gas. But basically, the next Xbox is apparently Windows 8 based, which is everyone's going to be disappointed because Windows 8 is like one of the bad ones, as everyone said. And Windows 7 was apparently a good one, and it sort of went from good to bad. And it's apparently going to come out in November, like the PS3. That's probably again America. And apparently there's going to be, when it gets revealed, 21st this month, or May, if any of you are watching it later. It has 2 models. One that's for, well, $500 and one that's $300 apparently. It's probably again different in memory like they do the last ones. But please, Xbox and Sony, don't do one that's ridiculous. Like they released a PlayStation Super Slim you had one that's 500 gig, which is pretty good, and then you have one that's 12. I mean, my Battlefield 3, and I have it here. The premium takes up 10 gig alone with all the maps. It's ridiculous, but they made a 4 gig Xbox as well, but they're planning on going into terabytes, but I don't know about that fully. I have a lot of news now on EA. EA is basically, before I go into this, Call of Duty Ghosts, you can now pre-order it, and Uprising's out now for PS3 and PC. I'm not really been following it much. In fact, I've only just tried out Die Rise and it's alright. Not that used to it. I know it's a shotgun map really. Bit fast paced, more my sort of style. But it can be quite annoying because you can't get anywhere really in close quarter zombie maps unless you're like a pro. Yeah, so it's kind of annoying for people. I have a friend who does YouTube and gets paid by Machinima, and it's like, well, they can't film on Die Rise now because what's the point? Because Syndicates and all the good ones are on Xbox and they've already filmed it, so it's sort of not new. But as it's going on, the EA news. Everyone remembers is when you open the Battlefield 3 box, or for any of you racers out there, you opened, ignore that leaflet, that's remote instructions, but you noticed you got one of these bad boys, an online pass. This basically, oh no, that's not the online pass, that's the online pass. That was a code to allow you to play their online features. And if you bought the second-hand version of the game, you had to pay about £7 to £8 so you could go online. And a lot of people raged and even had a go at Sony for it. And they've officially announced they're scrapping it because of that much hate, basically. So people will be buying more second-hand games. I mean, I'm not fussed really. I do like a brand new game because the smell of the box, and you know that no one's been handling it. You know it's in good shape. But after all, it doesn't matter really. And news again. Any of you Battlefront fans, a lot of you will remember this. Battlefront. It's like a Battlefield, style game where you got to play between the areas of the Clone Wars and the Galactic Wars, playing as either Stormtroopers, the Roger robot, CSI I think it is, and the Republic and all that lot. Well, they officially released LucasArts a trailer for the third one, and it looked absolutely awesome. You could fly around the Death Star, land on the Death Star and fight. And then there was the Battle of Hoth in the trailer, so they brought Battle of Hoth back. There was Endor, so they brought Endor back. And there was Coruscant. They're the maps sort of showed. Guaranteed they'll probably have Naboo and Tatooine, because they're like the planets, you know what I mean? Them two planets have been in the most films. So you probably get to walk around like Luke Skywalker's house again and stuff like that. That's going to be pretty good. But the disappointment was, it didn't look to be much difference in the graphics, right? So it was like, you couldn't really tell the difference between the third and the second. And then the bad news came when Disney took over LucasArts and bought them, that, they stopped making Star Wars games, but that doesn't exist. Boom, it doesn't happen anymore because EA has done something good. They bought LucasArts off Disney, so now they're making Battlefront 3. So everything you saw in the trailer will be there. They're making it probably for PS3 and next gen, but this time they're improving the graphics. They're using the Frostbite 3 engine, which is the same engine being used for Battlefield 4, and that'll be awesome. Check out the trailer. Just YouTube it, Star Wars Battlefront 3 trailer. It looks awesome, flying around Death Star, going around and all that, and going around on all the major planets. Remember, all main planets in the films should be in it. I'll be shocked if we don't have some. I'm guessing all the ones in the first will guaranteed be in there. If not, just email Sony, do whatever you want to get the planets in there. But it'll look good. It'll basically, just imagine Battlefield 4 Star Wars style. That's what Battlefront 3 should be like with the Frostbite 3 engine, so the graphics will be superb rather than old in a way. That's really all I've got news update wise. I'm having a bit of trouble with my new intro, as I posted earlier. I didn't know it had that weird sound on it, because my speakers were unplugged when I was making that, designed that intro, and I don't know, it's been a bit complicated how to use it, so I don't know if I'll full on use it. But I hope you enjoyed my 5th news update again. Sorry it's on my phone. I'm worked out, if it's on my phone you have to turn it up pretty loud. So in other words, I have to like shout like that, if you know what I mean, to get people's, so you don't have to like turn it up loads. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my 5th news update. I decided to do this because someone else asked me for more information on the next gen. I haven't got much more information on the next gen. I only really found that on the Xbox. I get news pretty soon, but I usually wait for anyone who's want me to do another one soon or whatever, I usually wait till I get at least 10 or more decent information, so it isn't just a short clip. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my 5th news update.